Good afternoon and welcome to your SMS Warriors News. Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2019. My name is Cayman.
And I'm Karina.
And here are today's top stories.
As we continue our first 9 weeks, we want to remind you to be brave, believe in your potential, respect your school and community, always do what is right, visualize your success, and engage in excel in learning.
Now let's take a look at what's being served in the Red Apple restaurant on Thursday, August 29th. Chicken parmesan, spaghetti, and broccoli. In addition to chicken parmesan, the restaurant will also be serving pizza, salads, chicken sandwiches, subs, parfaits, warm chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream for your dining pleasure.
Now let's go to our newsroom with Will to see what we can expect from today's weather. Good afternoon, Will.
Good afternoon, Cayman and Karina, and hello, Warriors. Let's jump right in and see what we can expect from today's weather. It looks like our highs will once again climb to the mid to lower 90s, hitting the 91-degree mark under partly cloudy skies with an 8-mile-per-hour wind blowing in from the west-northwest. There is an 80% chance of showers today, so we hope you packed an umbrella. Tonight, our evening temperatures will fall to a pleasant 76 degrees under mostly cloudy skies and a continuing threat for those evening showers that could last into the early morning. Taking a look at our extended forecast, it looks like our highs will drop a degree or two over the next couple of days, only climbing to about 91 for a couple of days, then the upper 80s by the end of the week, if we are lucky. Nighttime lows will remain pretty constant, hovering around the mid 70-degree mark straight through Saturday. We have about a 60 to 80% chance of showers each day this week, so make sure you keep the umbrella handy. Also, make sure you keep a bottle of water in hand in case you are outside for any length of time. With these high temperatures, you want to make sure you stay hydrated. Have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Now back to the news desk.
Now let's go to Lily in our newsroom for today's segment of This Day in History. Hi, Lily.
Good afternoon, Cayman and Karina, and hello, Warriors. On this day in history, August 28, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. King's speech was part of the March on Washington, a gathering of more than 250,000 people in the nation's capital. The speech was given in the shadow of the Lincoln Memorial, the monument honoring President Abraham Lincoln, who issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed slaves in southern states. It made Congress move faster in passing the Civil Rights Act. This set of laws was finally passed in the next year in 1964. Many of these laws gave African Americans more equal treatment than they had ever had before. A year later, in 1964, Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. In his acceptance speech, he said, "I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality." Sadly, he was killed in 1968, but the memory of his famous I Have a Dream speech and the message it contains lives on. Now, back to the news desk.
Attention all 8th grade Warriors. Peer tutor applications are now available and can be picked up in the front office. If you are interested, you must fill out an application and return it to Miss Barnes by the end of the day. Here are the requirements to apply.
Number 1, peer tutor must have at least a 3.0 GPA or higher. Number 2, peer tutor must not have any discipline or attendance concerns. Number 3, peer tutor must be recommended by a teacher and maintain a log of tutoring.
Peer tutors' duties will include assisting students with classroom assignments, assisting administration with school tours, and assisting with new student orientation. So if you are interested in helping out as a tutor, make sure you apply today.
Listen up, Warriors. Your SMS yearbook staff is hard at work designing the new 2019 to 2020 yearbook, and their pre-sale period is going on now. If you pre-order your yearbook before August 30th, it is on sale for $35. After August 30th, the cost goes up to $40.
So don't delay. Go to jostens.com and order today. Remember, yearbooks sold out last year, so don't let that happen to you. Reserve before August 30th. Listen up, Warriors! Anyone interested in being part of the Mu Alpha Theta math team, there will be an informational meeting on September 12th in room 231 beginning at 4:15 p.m. If you plan on attending, you will need to be picked up by 5 o'clock when the meeting ends.
Warriors, please remember our school cell phone policy prohibits the use of cell phones anywhere on campus except the cafeteria and patio area during lunch. Once the morning bell rings, you must have your cell phones turned off and put away. Also, earbuds attached to a cell phone or other device are not allowed during school hours except during lunch. So please make sure you silence those cell phones and put your earbuds away before going to class.
As we continue our first 9 weeks, make sure you continue to evaluate your educational plan and make changes as necessary. Ask yourself, am I heading in the direction that will help me achieve my goals? If not, what will I need to do different in order to achieve success? Now is the time to change your mindset about your future and make sure you measure up to expectations. Respect, success, and hard work can be your roadmap to achieving your future goals. And as always, make sure to practice the 5 P's of positive behavior to ensure you have a great learning day.
Before we go, let's take a look at the snippet for today. Did you know that the first stop signs the 1920s used to be yellow? Yep, they did, and now you know. Have a wonderful Wednesday.